Hi everybody and welcome to the Arcadia server where we're a bunch of crazy people playing Minecraft together. Welcome to those who are joining for the first time. I felt I wanted to do like a little world tour for the first video of 2024 and just have a look at all the builds and things I've done, do a little bit of recapping and yeah, so all the new people can see what's been going on. So, first thing, we are at our starter base, or yeah, basically our starter base. Now, this used to obviously be a lot of chests and storage, which we've moved since then to our mega storage, which we'll have a look at later. And we used to have a whole bunch of villages in here. You can see we've still got some of the signs up here. And these guys were moved to the shopping district for the trading hall that I built. And you can hear these noisy guys. The first two villages I got, the crop farms, which are still going strong. And I took out some of the stuff already. So we got two villages there and two over here. And obviously they've been feeding each other the carrots and the potatoes all this time. Let's see, where does... Okay, there we go. Yeah, so these chests are already filling up again. So we used all the bamboo with all the new blocks that came out. Well, that time with all the bamboo. It looks pretty good. And here's our outside area. Made a little start of crop farms. Made it look nice. And you can see what it looks like from the outside. And I think no, I didn't break anything. And our first mine that we made, which is down there, which is now... That actually hasn't been used in quite a while. And we made this is where we had our little tree farm area, you know, planting all the trees and all the need for wood. And we got a little warehouse that I built a long time ago. I actually haven't been here for quite a while. We got our storage for all our crops that we were growing, and well, at the time we didn't have automatic storage. And there is, I know, there's still quite a bit of things lying around in here. I think I actually had to switch this farm. Yeah, I switched this farm off because all this stuff was overflowing. Yeah, there's still a lot of... Oh, there's I think the pumpkins are full over there still. As you can see, the farm is still going. Let's see if we can... Yeah, you can see all the melons and the pumpkins lying up there. Okay, so the farm's working, but the collection is not working. So if we do that, just send it off. And there we go. That's going to start picking up all the pumpkins. Okay, it's going to take a while to come back. And then you can see, oh, there we go, there it comes up. So this farm works fantastic. You want a lot of melons and pumpkins? You definitely got to go check out that video. I'm not sure when it was, but that makes a lot of melon and pumpkins. Same farm, both sides. And we had a little dye farm going here with 2-block high flowers, which I think I probably took out already, most of it already, yes. So this was one of our first big builds that we did. And we have definitely upgraded since then. Let's quickly go into the camera view over here, and we can get a better view of the outside area, that little warehouse. And as you can see, this is basically the world spawn, and there's a lot of builds and things going on around here. World spawn is over there somewhere. I think there we go. Yeah, there where that. Here we go. Okay, I can't load everything in now. But this is where world spawn is over there. And this is where everybody started building their little starter houses and things around here. So let's move on to the next place. Let's see, where should we go first? Okay, well, I think the shopping district is close, so let's quickly go have a look over there. Oh, before I do leave, this was our little, I would say, starter shopping district, where everybody started making small little shops, the things they were gathering up and building and things like that. And that one is mine there, which I've obviously moved to the shopping district, what I had in there. What did I have in there? I can't actually remember. There was books. Yes, I had some books and things that I was selling and then other stuff. But yeah, this is where everybody started their little businesses, which we've all upgraded. And you can see all the nice builds and houses and humongous pink trees. Crazy. I hope I'm not doing any spoilers. But let's head to the shopping district. And I can see what shops I've built so far. I see people have been actually busy here. And the first one we did, as I said, was my trading hall, which I changed some of the plans initially, which I was going to do for it. But I am still using it. And all these noisy villages. And as you can see, we've got all the different trading types for everything that you need in, well, need from villages. We got those guys over there. And then we go to this side. And you can see I made a nice little building for each of them. And there's all the librarians with all their trades, and then we got all the odd ones that people don't use always as much, you know, butchers and everything else. Man, these guys make a lot of noise. Now I started this with all the 2 villages. Oh crap, now I can't fly. Yes, zombies, I know you've been there a while. Okay, here is our village breeder which we used, which actually stopped working after a while. And it's actually been a long time since I've been here. And we still got our original villages. Is any babies still around here or not? I eventually went the old school way and just built a very big area, put down a heck of a lot of beds, and just gave them food like crazy. Because the villagers were not interested in breeding at that time. And the babies would land up in this little holding area. And, oh yes, whoa. And I ain't got them. There is a lot of villages in here. Holy moly, there's a lot of villages. Okay, well, I know where to come find villages if I need some. This is the security guard, Bob. He's doing a very good job. So, yeah, so we went from the breeder all the way to these little holding cells here, and then we could transport them all the way down. And that's how I built up our trading hall, or how I started out. And we've got the little shop over here for anybody that wants to buy things. We got all the books, and we got some pickaxes and things like that, and tools and food and everything you can do with a villager, all ready to go. Now the other guys don't realize I actually charge a membership. Now it was a bit more, but you get a lot for what you were actually paying. You get a little membership box, which is probably a few still in here, and you can see you get quite a lot of stuff for what I was charging. But now the membership is only 1 diamond. It's a new year, 1 diamond for a membership. It's like a hello box, a little gift packet that you get when you join. Moving on to our next one. Now previously I used to have a whole bunch of shops here. I actually had more shops than what I had at the moment. There used to be the terracotta shop, I had the gold shop, the iron shop, everything over here. And I had the slime shop over there somewhere, which we'll go get to now. But I've changed things since then, but we'll get to that in a second. And this is our rocket shop, which I also had gunpowder in here. Yeah, I got diamonds. Cool. Oh, I'll take that. So we're selling shulker boxes with rockets and rockets separately. So there's still plenty to get there. 12 diamonds for a shulker box. And you obviously keep the shulker box. Folded rockets. That's a good deal. And we've got our very colorful wool farm. So I think while we're in the shopping district, we can... Okay, well there, we've got some more diamonds. So I actually need to come and check. Yeah, we got all the... You can see obviously with the colored box, which wool you're looking for. And I had to add on chests at the back here with extra storage because we actually ran out of some of it. Somebody was on a wool shopping spree. Let's have a look what else we got. And definitely the best thing in the shopping district is this skull. I cannot build like this. For some reason, I just can't get it right. Okay, let's see what we got. Our mud shop, which I did restock at recently. So it's everything filled up, and there's the bricks. And yeah, we've got our little ugly ghast, which looks like he's crying all the time. We've got selling ghast tears. And here's our first two shops we actually built. Here's our coral shop. So it looks like one nice big giant fish tank. And this was my very first shop that I built. And I think this was actually the first shop in the shopping district, if I recall correctly, where we sell frog lights. So if you don't know, frogs eat magma cubes. Now you go to the nether and you see get a frog there with you, and he will eat magma cube. Now only the small ones, of course. And then they drop frog lights. So we've got all the different color frog lights here. And we've got some of the magma cream stored up if people are looking for magma cream. And this came out pretty good. This was a lot of fun to build. The first time I built a giant frog. And the last shop that we built was actually a mega store, which I moved all my smaller shops to. So here's the ATM. So here's our terracotta shop. So we moved all the terracotta in here. There's our gold, our iron. Then we've got our little veggie shop here with melons, pumpkins, and the potatoes and things over there. We've got, obviously, you can see this is the slime. And our gunpowder shop, which is all filled up, shulker boxes and all. And we had a little bee farm that we started. So we started selling the bee products. And this is from a kelp farm. Now, there's not much in here yet. But I do have kelp blocks for sale there. And our sniffer farm. So we got all the products that you get from sniffers, including some eggs, which are actually very hard to get. You need to breed up your sniffers for that. And then all the little extra small shops that I'm planning on doing still. We've still got quite a few vacancy areas here to build up a shop. But this came out pretty nice. So a little tiny little mall, in other words. Let's jump into a camera and we can see. And then we got all the other shops that the other guys built up. Redstone shops and things from withers and dive and everything. There we got goats and somebody selling wood. And there's flowers and everything with armor trims. So we are definitely filling up and expanding our shopping area. And here is our dragon egg. That ship is unbelievable. Our dragon egg from the server in this nice little monument that was built up over here. Now let's head to the nether, and then we're gonna go. I'm just thinking now, I've got a raid farm somewhere, but I've actually forgotten where it is. I actually haven't used it for quite a while. But let's get to the nether first. Here we've got the nether hub, and you can see we've got a tunnel going in each direction. North, south, east and west, of course. And everybody can build their nether portals accordingly. So you see we've got all the little different areas. There's my main bases down there. And then we've got a few people with their bases there. So each tunnel's got somebody that's got something just to make it easier to find your where you need to be. So we're going to come back to that one. Whoop, come on. Whoop, what is going on? I cannot fly. Okay, and then you're probably going to ask, but why are all these slabs floating here in the middle of nowhere? This was for someone doing copper. So, good safe place to do it in the nether roof, so nothing can spawn, as long as you spawn proof what is spawnable. Where is this thing that we opened up here? Let me quickly close that. There we go. Now, where is my carpets? So obviously there's a lot of portals and things spread out all over the nether roof area for people that were looking for a fast way to get to their bases. And these white carpets here is actually mine. I've got a portal there and one there. So one goes to the mega storage, one is to the creeper farm area, which we will have a look now. And here is my froglight farm, which is still going. Here you can see the magma cubes there, they fall and they get killed by the iron golems. And we just collect everything we need in here. I think I was actually supposed to move or rebuild this farm at one stage, I can't remember. That was, I think, that was the first farm I built in the nether. And this was the second one, which is the gold farm. The best way to get XP is having one of these. The quickest. So obviously here we got our storage, which looks like I need to come and empty out maybe sometime, but there's still plenty of space in there. I've still got a lot of gold and everything else. And let's quickly head up to the top. So after a while I let all the other guys on the server use this because XP was obviously something in demand. So if you haven't seen a farm like this before, you can see there, so through these little gaps you see over here, you just shoot one of these piglins, except for the guys that are standing on the glass at the edge on each of the corners, and the piglins come running. They just come running, they fall down here. You got anti-cramming and you just stand there and collect the XP, repair your tools, whatever the case may be. But we can do a quick little demo. It might get a bit loud, so give me a piglin to shoot. Where's the most of them? There we go. Let's take. Oops, there he goes. Now you can see. Now this guy's going to come running. I'm going to repair my pickaxe while I'm here. And look at that. So as the piglins die, more spawn, and then they just keep coming. They just keep coming. Now this farm has actually been, what's the word I'm looking for? nerfed, I think. Where it doesn't actually work as fast as it used to. I remember in my previous seasons that I've had this type of farm, it was crazy. So I think it gets very noisy here. Okay, I think we'll get out of here before we go a little bit deaf with these guys. Okay, now let's head down, down, down. This portal is... Hey, here's my raid form for portal. Oh, what do you know? Well, let's quickly go have a look. I was wondering where that was. I couldn't remember where it was. And it's dark already. We can't see the dark, so let's quickly switch on the lights. Now, some of you might recognize this farm, but I think this is not working as well as it used to. We've got the villagers there, we call in raids, and obviously we collect everything down here. But now, as far as I recall, I emptied out most of these shulkers since I was here the last time. Yeah, no, I've emptied out everything actually. There's still some gunpowder, but not that I need it. Spider eyes, whatever the case may be, and then obviously totems of undying, which I also sell by the villager trading hall, and then you get all the heads and crossbows and things. But this is a good farm for early game. If you can build one of these early game, then it's good. Okay, let's head to the next spot. Okay, so there we go. This direction, sand duper, ice farm. I don't have the ice farm yet. The grass farm is that way. Yeah, here's our sand duper. So you get more than one end portal in the world. So obviously I don't want to build a sand duper where everybody might be wanting to go to the end. So I found another portal, built my duper, and then sand, gravel, those the gravity blocks, concrete powder. I make it there because I tend to use a lot of it, and mining for it or converting it takes a very, very long time. So if you've got something to help out, then it helps. And we go this direction to the ghast farm. I don't actually have an ice farm. I haven't built one yet because I kept running out of ice for redstone builds. And here is our ghast farm, which is not working initially as I planned, because I was going to actually transport, you can see the rails here, transport the ghast to the top. So I'm far enough above there so nothing else will spawn except for the ghast inside the farm, and then it just brings them to me and I just kill them looting, and you get your gunpowder and your ghast tiers obviously. So we're going to have to fly up here, and I actually had to close up this thing because the ghast started shooting at me with all the gaps I had in the little roof area over there. So if we land quickly over here, so here was the kill chamber. It was kind of working. Empty that out. So we're going to the camera count quickly. So no, nothing else should spawn in this area except for the ghast. There we go. Now you can see them a little bit better. So now you can see the ghast spawning here. We've got the flying machines going this way, and we've got the wither roses. So as soon as they hit those wither roses, they are zeroed out. And then we got mine carts collecting on each corner over there, and just pick up the drops. Initially I had some cactuses down there until I got the wither roses, but farm still works. Took a while to build, especially with ghast shooting at you every 5 seconds. but it works. Obviously we need gas tiers for potions and everything like that. Now let's head down. Okay, now I can go through my other portals there, but I want to take you guys through my main portal to my base area. So the one portal that I've got heads to the edge of the gunpowder creeper farm area, the industrial farm area. Then I've got a main portal, and then other one that's here goes straight into our mega storage. So it's just a bit quicker to travel, but I want to show you guys this way. Our main portal that we built at our ore island. All the ores that I collected, which 99% of them was from the creeper farm, the perimeter that we built. So here's my little tunnel going to the base. So you can fly down here or take a nice walk. There's a little forest area. So let's quickly go have a look. Yeah, okay, well the sun is kind of shining. Let's see what time is it now. Middle of the day. And we are getting close to reaching 20,000 days in this world. That is crazy. So here we are at my main portal, or what I call Ore Island. Let's quickly head up to the top of one of these nice tall towers here. So as you can see here, we've got all the ores. There's the diamond, iron, coal, there's the lapis, gold, redstone, and this is the copper, and I've still got a shulker box over there filled with copper ore. And you're probably going to also now ask me, now where's your diamonds? Well, of course we actually need diamonds to buy things, and I had an episode where in that area over there, you can see that square there, which I had a diamond ore tower. And I got more than 5,000 diamonds out of all those ores. So you guys should definitely go check that out. That was a lot of diamonds. I think it took me an hour maybe to collect all those diamonds. But, oh, no, that was crazy. Is that a shulker box? Okay, well this is not mine. Milk and cookies. Okay, that's strange. That's the first time I noticed this over here. It's either a gift or somebody forgot it here. Well, let's head on to our farms. Let's see. We'll start from this side. Yeah, you can see the sniffer farm, where obviously are getting my eggs and everything with the sniffers. And they've got quite a few things in there already. So you just breed the sniffers up and you get the eggs, and then obviously you get more sniffers. Here's our cobblestone generator, which is really a beast. We got, let's see, can I go into the camera count? And I can go inside here maybe. Oops, I'm standing in lava. Yeah, man, now I can't see. Well, there we go. So the TNT falls down here, and we've got the lava and the water that forms, and kaboom! We've got cobblestone, and then obviously a nice big collection at the bottom. So we're using that a lot. And yeah, we have our wheat farm, which I actually replanted a while back now when I restocked the mud shop. Because we need wheat to make a certain mud block. And we've got a little converters thing going on here. So you take your dirt, which is converted with water, and just gets blown up in this TNT machine over there. And we just collect everything in this chest we got over there. Makes life much easier. And we got the wheat here which we plant. And there's probably a lot of seeds still left in here again. Yeah, so we make enough seeds there to basically nearly use up these 2 double chests to fill up this whole farm. And then just flick that lever, and then we got water that comes down here. So we're going to obviously run and try and collect every single one of these things once we do get the wheat all grown up. And then the water just pushes everything down here into the chest. Makes life easy. How's my lighter doing? Lighter is fine. Okay. Luckily I got rockets. And I actually tried something different for a change here. You can see this is all with concrete, and actually concrete powder, which are built using redstone. So I didn't place any of these blocks except for the red ones here on the wall. But this was all built with redstone, all the walls. And yeah, we got our tree farm, which we obviously using TNT. And we plant our trees down there, and it gets blown up. We collect all the saplings and everything like that as well. I've been trying to automate it more, but I haven't gotten back to that yet because I actually haven't needed much wood because I had plenty. And it's dark, and I think we need to sleep so we can see what we are doing. And obviously we don't want mobs spawning all around us. Okay, let's move on. Now I've got a very big area. I still want to do more builds here. This is where I started collecting terracotta and things like that. Taking down mountains over there. Okay, let's have a look at our mega storage, which I actually haven't finished yet. I've still got these little areas over here which I can't decide what to put in there. I had a few ideas in the beginning, and then I didn't click on what to do. So we're storing all the colorful blocks, all the glass. We've got terracotta, we've got concrete, we've got wool, everything in here, the concrete powder. Then we've got all the common blocks and things. Obviously we start over here. And here's all the woods. There's the bamboo, there's wood, nether blocks. We've got all the dyes, because obviously we tend to use a lot of dyes with all the different color we use. All the ores, and then mob drops. Let's see, yeah, there's our slime. I actually forgot to show you guys the slime farm, which is at the starter base. That was the very first farm or mob farm that I built. Was actually right by the starter base, the slime farm, which actually got to go and check it sometime. But I think we do have enough slime at the moment. And here's our veggies and ice and all those other things. And I'm still busy sorting out things that you get. You can see all the things that don't go into the storage, which is in here. And that is also actually a slime block. So here's a lot of stuff here which hasn't been sorted yet. I started sorting it, but yeah, you tend to get busy and then you don't finish everything. So all the non-stackables and whatever things that's not going to the automated system gets put into here. So we definitely have enough storage for everything. Here's our shulker box unloader, which I actually changed afterwards because the older version for some reason stopped working, and that was very annoying. Okay, there's nothing in there, so it looks like some of the stuff I did move out already. Okay, so we've only got these couple of chests left. Here is our portal. So this is the portal links to the nether roof for easy access. Obviously we don't want to go running around every time looking for portals. And I've got all the different tree types all around. Then we've got the mangrove, the nice little pink trees. We've got jungle there. We've got the dark oak. And we've got birch and normal oak over here, all scattered everywhere. And there is our spruce, which I think is actually my favorite. But if you want a tree that gives you the most wood and most saplings, definitely go for this blossom trees. They are crazy. So you guys should check out my creative mod series I've got going. I built tree farms in there, and it's insane the amount of saplings and wood that you get from these trees. Well, moving on. One of my favorite things to a certain point to build is a iron farm. And here we have 120 villager iron farm. So we got the AFK spot here. If I want AFK here at the iron farm side, but I've got another spot I'm going to show you guys now. So where are they now? Right, let's go into the camera and let's have a look here. And we got these guys, these pillagers, which are very now peaceful and not shooting at me anymore. They go on these tracks and then they stop here and they scare the villagers, and then that's how we spawn our iron golems, which unfortunately only works on Java Edition and not Bedrock, which a lot of people want changed because the Bedrock guys also want the feature, which is actually very nice. But the farm works very well, and you can make this bigger. You can have, well, depending on how much lag you can take, but you can have 1,000 villagers and have a lot of iron, depending on how much you want to use, obviously. Now, I can't remember if I actually emptied this out, but as you can see now, the iron golems, they fall down there in these little catch areas, and then the iron gets transported. Go into our camera again, and you can see. There you can see the waterways at the bottom. And then all iron gets transported, and it lands up over here. And it gets pushed up into our storage over here. Now I did restock the iron shop, and it looks like we've got there close to 12 double chests of iron still left. Oh, excuse me. And I know somebody's gonna ask, but what about the flowers that you get? Well, the flowers get converted into bone meal, because those flowers are easy to get, but bone meal is not always easy to get. So we convert whatever little red flowers into there, and this is an overflow. Okay, I got some extra shulker boxes still here for anything funny that might happen. Now, believe it or not, I have had skeletons somehow spawn, I don't know where, because there's no way and there's enough light to cover. There's no spawning areas around here, so somehow I've had skeletons, I've had zombies, I've had creepers, even wandering traders. I don't know how they spawn somewhere, maybe over here, maybe, but they land up and I pick up some of their drops in here, which is pretty crazy. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Now we've got our wool farm and our honey farm. So we start with the wool farm collection. As you can see here, we've got each color wool coming in here. You can see every single color. We've got our storage, and then our bee farm storage goes into here. I think I still put that in there. I've emptied out these chests actually recently, so there is not much in there. So let's quickly stand over here. We're going to our camera over here, then it's much easier to see. And here we've got our bee farm. Now, usually with this type of farm, you close the bees up so they can't come out of their little hives over here. But I've got a lot of bees, and I decided I'll let them fly around just to make it a little bit more interesting. You know, why cage the bees up? These bees are working very hard. And then we got some flowers and extra areas built on. There's a lot of free flying bees on both sides over there. So we make our honey bottles and honeycombs. And our wool farm. This is the biggest wool farm I've ever built. So we've got 16 colors and 16 sheep for every single color. So you can see there, I've color coordinated every single one of them for every single color. And that's a lot of color. And I'm saying color a lot. And funny enough, I don't get any lag out of this, even though there's a lot of hoppers and dispensers and things here. And I'm not sure actually how much shears I got left in this farm. But it's still going, and we've got enough wool. So, and obviously we've got an iron farm, so we don't have to worry about iron. But that's working, and we've still got a lot of builds and things I want to do out here, because we've got a very big base area. So we've got plenty of space to build. Okay, let's move on to the next section, which was one of the hardest things that we've done so far, and not 100% complete. This is my industrial creeper farm area. Now you can see I'm still busy with this very big, and you can see creeper wall over here with the black and green colors of the creeper. We've got 2 walls complete there. We've got a half done here, and then this one. So hopefully I can get that done quickly. And we've got mobs spawning on the sides, which is fine. Now once we AFK at the bottom over there, nothing else will spawn inside here. Now obviously to make rockets you need gunpowder and paper. That's why we got the sugar cane, and we got a mega furnace. So automatic mega furnace, and using bamboo as a fuel source. And here I've got my kelp farm, which produces quite a bit of kelp. The only thing is it's a pain. And I forgot these blocks. Hey, here's the other blocks I was looking for. It's a pain smelting and converting the kelp. And I still was planning on building adding another part of the, or build another bamboo farm like this, because once this smelter is fully stocked and smelting, it doesn't keep up. Even though it's a cheap fuel source to use bamboo, you have to build it pretty big in order to use it. Especially since they stopped zero ticking farm, where you build a little farm that can basically fit in a chunk, and you can power probably 10 of these farms. But this farm does the job, and we throw our things we want to burn up in here. The cart goes around, and then obviously it gets smelted all the furnaces and lands up in this little collection area over there. And the 2 farms over here on the sides is with your mine carts. So everything here is basically automated. And our kelp farm obviously with all the pistons. And then our pride and joy creeper farm, which produces an insane amount of gunpowder. You can AFK here probably for a couple of hours, and you'll have enough gunpowder for the whole season. I think in all the time I've had this farm, I have had shulker boxes over here, which I put down, they fill up, and then I do whatever I need, and I've probably done that maybe 3 times, maybe 4 times. So if we stand here, nothing else in this entire perimeter can spawn close to us. And if we head up here, you can see where the creepers are spawning. So we've got these platforms over here, and the cats, and you can see how we're actually getting pack spawns, so that's good. And the creepers run away from cats. That's the only thing creepers are afraid of, which is pretty weird. So if we go to the bottom here, and you can hear all the creepers dropping. There we go, now you can start seeing them. It is raining creepers. And I can tell you now that most of this stuff, where are we now? I don't remember, where did I empty out last time? Okay, yeah, so the top row chests are empty because I took out quite a bit of gunpowder when I restocked things. But all these bottom chests are probably full already. What have I got in here? Nothing. So this is probably one of the best farms to build. I was considering doing iron golem snow golems, throwing them with snowballs and that. But you actually have to build a bigger farm, and snow golems are a little bit unreliable sometimes. Not like iron golems. But I can't wait for this wall to be finished. I have to do some AFKing because it actually takes a long time, and it's a lot of concrete powder I'm using. It's thousands of blocks. If I come to think of it, I probably use 6, I think it's 6 to 8 or 6 to 9, maybe double chests, just for that section over there. So if you got an estimate, you're probably using 20 double chests maybe per wall, at least, more or less. As you can see, here's my little contraption for when I'm building this wall. So we're standing inside here, and it just spits out the concrete. You obviously fill up your inventory, so you can only pick up the concrete, and then you just stand here. I've got a little auto clicker thing over there, which I didn't have in the beginning, and you just stand here placing it. You can take, boom, there you can see a block gets spat out. So if we take that out and we place that like that, boom, that moves along, and you can see I also got a black one, and then that just goes down to there, and it's falling. And that's how we build the wall up. And that's actually the same way that I built that mud farm and the wheat farm area over there. Same design, just on a very much smaller scale. Well guys, that is all the main things that I've done, and that's one reason I chose this area. I love this archway. I've got this big lake here, and this archway and a waterfall and everything. And we've got the nice like savanna acacia area at the back here. And I can still build more farms. I actually want to rebuild the slime farm, build another slime farm, and I possibly could actually have I think I've got a slime chunk in here somewhere I can use. And let me not forget our tunnel bore, which we built, and it uses ancient debris. You can see how we've got a little tunnel bore system there. I wanted to see how much diamonds and things I can actually get by using the system. Not as much as I thought, but it's easier than mining. And you get a lot of blocks and things, everything at the same time. So always try to make your life a little bit easier. Oh, now you can, standing down here, you can see the scale of this thing, and it's crazy. And I spent a long time building this perimeter. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing it next season, maybe. Or maybe I'll just build a bigger one, you never know. But that's definitely a worry for next season. And I think that is mostly everything. I don't think I missed anything, did I? Well, you guys are going to go check out my different episodes for all the different things that I built up. And there's still quite a bit of episodes to go before the end of the season. So This was just a little peek at what we've done so far. But there's a lot of stuff still to come. So I thank you to everybody for the support and joining me last year and starting a new year. And I will definitely be seeing you guys soon. Oh, that was a good landing. Don't want to go down there. Well, that is gonna be it. And I will see you guys next time on the Arcadia server. Once again, thanks for joining me. Stay safe and enjoy your Minecraft. Cheers, guys.